Well, our first freezing cold day of the year that I've been around in, anyway. A little bit of snow falling, tiny bit of snow falling, but it's chilly, chilly day today. Not a whole lot went on the weekend. Obviously, easy in the turns. I'll give her a pass because I too would not want to race in that slop last night. Man, what a horrible night at Flamborough Downs. Man, horrible night everywhere. We dropped by the track last night just to check in, see if everybody's eating, everybody's feeling okay, and they were. But I had seen it. So if you've ever been to our shed in Ohio, we had TVs up for the races that were on. We weren't racing anything, so I wasn't really paying attention. I looked up at one point and it's just pure slop, and I chuckled a little bit. So I felt bad. Just a horrible night across the board, it seemed, for everybody. Saturday Gypsy raced okay again. That's kind of where he is, right? That he reminds me a lot of a younger, I guess, on paper, on his resume, a younger, maybe Perlucky type horse. Going to take that mark of 52 eventually. Going to trot 53, 54 at different points throughout the year, but kind of that in-your-face, present type horse. That's how he is, seems to me. And right now, with the allergies in the summer, I think he's quite diluted. But this is certainly not his fault. It just is what it is. So I think he was fourth. A fourth from Renegade Gypsy, and then a poor outing from Easy in the Turns. But again, with the mud, not much you can do. We get 4 tonight. What we got tonight? We have White Tiger, all gas, no brakes. Carter Michael Dio, we're watching that race very, very closely, is also racing in Locatelli. So pretty strong grouping in Mohawk tonight. I'd reported we have nothing tonight. We don't. I told Dr. Brown, many of you have heard me talk about our main vet over here is Dr. Latessa, obviously. Mike Latessa, he does a great job. And for operations and whatnot, we send our horses to Brown Clinic. Dr. Brown is that gentleman, very, very sharp person, very nice guy. Anyway, he has a couple of horses and asked me to drive his horse for whatever reason. And I'm certainly not going to turn him down. So I have a drive tonight, late in the card, I think like the 13th or something. But nevertheless, I'll go down and drive the horse happily. What else? A lot of babies going this weekend. Maybe going to try and get you another video this week from here. I can't, no guarantees. We'll see if we can get that done. But I am working on getting everything kind of put together for Mohawk. Today we're trying to find the Coggins for 2 horses that have to have health papers made up. We were going to ship Collector tomorrow, but he's still got a little bit of mucus and I wouldn't say a temperature, 101. But you don't want to be shipping horses with even a slightly elevated temperature, so probably just going to let him get over it. It seems to be like a 3 to 4 day virus that kind of swept along through the horses. Some of the babies missed their training sets the other day and missed training, jogging, and some of the race horses have had no elevated white counts, no real serious sickness to talk about, but that kind of what I got right now, kind of what everybody has this time of year when the cold snap hits or whatnot. A little tickle in your throat, a little mucus in your nose and your airway, and that's kind of where the horses are too. So best thing to do, especially for those horses that we're trying to get to or keep at the top of their game, is just let it pass and go easy. Little chicken noodle soup in bed for the horses. So that's where we're at with them. I'll give you guys an update. I talked about both Kenobi and Collector. I know everybody wanted to see them race, and we plan on getting Kenobi in this week, hopefully for Friday, and maybe at the very latest on Saturday somewhere. But we want to get Kenobi in to go. Collector, I do want to race him at Mohawk, so what we may do is just school him. We can't school him, they school on Wednesdays. Probably train him one more hard mile and then send him to Ontario. If I wasn't super impressed with his training mile, which is highly unlikely, he was very good the other day, we could always race him once at the Meadows and then send him home. But his destination will be Mohawk, whether that's via the Meadows, via the Meadows or straight to Mohawk. I don't know yet, one or the other. But either way, very happy with both those horses for sure. Now, as I said, tonight we're going to be watching closely. White Tiger, this will be, again, no, it's not the open or the free-for-all. It is a preferred 2, they call it. And the best horses are out of there. So it's not the end of the world, I suppose. Not kind of what we wanted, but can't always get what you want. But I think this is at least a middle ground for him. Now he's going to be a little short off 2 weeks. But that is what it is. Also, all gas, no brakes coming off a break. But I believe that's been rectified. We'll see how he races tonight, but I'm eager to watch him race. He's got down pretty good in that 50 claimer. It seems to be a really good class. If we can get somebody that's going to be very consistent in there, that would be great. What else do we got? Locatelli, again, is in where it looks like he can do some damage, so I'm interested to watch him race for sure. So, and Carter Michael Dio, man, I can't wait to watch him. Long time coming, but again, this is just step one of a few baby steps back into his routine. Right now, all we're gearing up for is some overnight racing. If we can hook some of those winter stakes, I got to look closely at the staking guide throughout North America just to see if there's any of those numbers of 4 type numbers of 5 type stakes that are coming up. If there is, fantastic, and if there is, fantastic. And if there's not, it's not the end of the world also. Of course, like Carter Michael Dio can probably do a lot of damage over the next few months if we can keep him good, but there's no reason that we shouldn't be able to. He looks great right now in qualifying and racing. Anyway, I'm getting to the barn now. As I said, not a whole lot going on. Not a whole lot going on today. Just a little chilly at the track. But I will talk to you guys later on. Not a whole lot going on for us tonight other than Mohawk. I'll probably touch base with you in the morning. So, stay warm. It's a chilly one out there today. Take care.